Talk to me about how it was writing Ransom. I know you pulled from yourself, but that's kind of painful sometimes, because you have to be careful how much you put into the song because it triggers hurt.
Absolutely.
So tell me about how it was writing the song.
It definitely was a personal experience. I'm grateful for all the messages. I think that God gave me these songs for the world for this time. Some of them were written years before they were released. But when they came out, for example, I Belong Here was written a few years before the release, and then it came out top of the pandemic, and it just really took on a different revelation for people. Ransom, even the performance of it. Normally, I'm a perfectionist. Like when I get in the studio, I want every vocal to be pristine, every run to be clear. And Ransom, really the vocal you hear is the demo vocal. And I
Well,
kept it that way as a writer and a producer because I wanted it to feel honest. I wanted it to feel raw. Too many times in the church, we know how to put on a face, growing up literally on the pew, being in church multiple days of the week, my entire life, childhood, and I'm appreciative of it. But we also learn sometimes how to put on a mask. And I think that we're in a time where, mental health issues are at an all-time high, even in the
yeah.
church. And I think that it's time for us to be honest. I'm an advocate for self-care. This pandemic has shown me that, you need to take time out for you while you're out here trying to save the world. Make sure you take care of home. And
Mhm.
so Ransom really I wanted that performance of the song, the lyrics, all of it to be honest. When I'm broken, you make me whole again. And sometimes we need to be honest about how severe the problem is so that we can show how sovereign God is and how far his love, no matter what situation you're in. The Hawkins said the potter wants to put you back together again, but how can you be put back together if you never acknowledge and own that there's an issue?